Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be giving my skin a little chemical peel treatment. I do this around every 2 or 3 weeks, and I thought I would film it for you guys just to give you a little 411 on what the process is like. So if you're interested in seeing how it goes, then please keep watching this video. So like I said, I do chemical peel my skin around 2 or 3 weeks, every 2 or 3 weeks, and I feel like it's benefited my skin so much. So I'm just going to show you guys what it entails in this video. So I am very sweaty, first of all, because I just finished my workout and I need to take a shower. So I usually like to wash this off in the shower. Obviously, this is a treatment done by a professional, so you wouldn't have that situation. But it's really just the same thing, but I figured since I'm gonna take a shower now anyways from being all sweaty, I might as well do the treatment and wash it off in the shower. So I'm gonna start off with having some clean skin. I am freshly cleansed. I cleaned my skin from any oils and dirt and grime, so just a nice cleanse. And I'm gonna go ahead and use the degreasing prep first. Now the line that I use is from Image Professionals, and it is the Lightening Lift Chemical Peel. And you always wanna start off by prepping the skin with the degreasing solution, and this is just going to really remove any oils from the skin. You wanna make sure that you have no oils, because that will prevent the chemical peel from penetrating deeper layers of your skin. So even though I've cleansed, I'm still making sure to remove any oils from my skin with this degreasing solution. And then once that is on, I just let it sink for a little bit. It is going to tangle slightly just because this is really removing all of the oils from your skin. And even though I cleansed, take a look. That's why you guys should really have a really nice cleansing routine, because I literally haven't worn any makeup today. This is what was on my skin, just removed from my cleansing solution. So from my degreasing solution. So that goes to show that. So then I take the chemical peel kind of gel thing and I put it in this little glass container, and this is the Lightening Lift from Image Professionals. You can only purchase this as a professional, so that's why I say get this treatment done by a professional. Do not do it at home. Please don't. You will ruin your skin. Get it done by a professional. I'm gonna take this large cotton swab that I just got off of Amazon, and I will start on the areas that I feel like I have hyperpigmentation. So I have more hyperpigmentation around this area of my skin. So I usually start off like that with circular motions, and it is going to tingle at first. That is very normal for it to tingle. It does, it's pretty normal for it because that's what it's supposed to do. I just go in like circular motions and I do whatever is left. I will run it around my nose just because the nose tends to be a more sensitive area. And I will say that I feel like this is the secret to my complexion and having like overall even complexion, is the fact that I do this treatment every 2 to 3 weeks. It really just helps to treat hyperpigmentation, and it also really deeply exfoliates the skin. So it kind of reveals like really beautiful glowing skin type. So I really love this treatment. So then once I have like a nice layer on, I'll start my timer for around 6 minutes. You can leave this on for max 7 minutes, but since I've already been applying it, I feel like it's been already a minute where it's had a good amount on my skin, so I'm just gonna leave it on for 6 minutes. And then as the timer goes on, whatever is left over in my glass item here, I'm gonna just like run it all over again, just like a little light layer over top of it. Now I have built resistance to this, so I do quite a few layers of it, and I know that my skin can handle this. Usually when clients come to me, I will start off very light and not give them the full amount of time, just because I like to know how their skin is gonna react the first time. But if it's a client that I know does it regularly and can hold it and doesn't have very sensitive skin, I will do it the max amount of time. And like me personally, I just know that I can hold it, so I do the full amount of time for me. If you guys want to book this facial with me, I will leave my link down below in the description box so that you guys can book this treatment with me if you're interested. So now that my 6 minutes are over, I'm gonna go ahead, hop in the shower, wash it off, and I am gonna go ahead and do a facial mask over top of this, just to something that's very hydrating and calming on the skin. So when I come back, you'll see that mask on, and then I'll follow it up with the other things on top so you guys can see how I treat my skin after this treatment is done. What's next? So I'll see you guys in a minute. Guys, so I'm back. I have my face mask on. Yes, my hair is wet. I have to do my stuff in it. But I'm back with my face mask, and I'm using the Post-Quam Professional Regenerating Mask. And the reason why I like to use this after my chemical peel is because it is a very hydrating mask. Now, when you have a chemical peel, it kind of like strips your skin very raw. So anything that goes over top of it is going to absorb even better. So I like to make sure that I get that deep hydration within all the layers of my skin. Since the skin is very raw, I want to put that hydration into it to achieve that healthier glowing complexion. So I went ahead and applied that to my skin. I'm going to go ahead and wash this off and also brush out my hair real quick. If you're interested in knowing what I'm going to use on my hair, I am going to use a leave-in mask. This is Pureology Color Fanatic leave-in spray, and then I'm going to brush out my hair, wash my skin, and then I will come back and show you guys the final steps. So you can see that my skin is already looking very glowy right now, but we want to make sure we protect it because this is a treatment that, like I said, leaves your skin very raw. So you want to make sure from here that you are protecting it, and you want to make sure that you use some really nice soothing products as well as sunscreen. So first I'm going to use some Naturium Virgin Marula oil, and I'm just going to pop some onto my hand, massage it into my skin. And I like to use an oil because not only is it deeply hydrating, it locks in all that hydration into the skin, but also it just feels really nice. And it's very, very soothing. Sometimes after a chemical peel, your skin can feel very irritated and active, so using an oil afterwards, it's going to help really soothe it. And since we have a nice slick to the skin right now, I like to always just take like a jade roller and just kind of like give my skin a little roll through, just because we have that nice lift to it with the oil, and then this is also very cooling, so it helps to calm the skin as well as, you know, depuff it and to help the overall complexion and not look so puffy and very just nice. At the end of the day, we want to make sure that our skincare is fun and feels good. To me, this jade rolling just feels so good. So just want to talk really quickly about who should not be doing this treatment. So there's not really a skin type that should not do this treatment. Everyone can do this treatment if they'd like to. However, I do recommend that you do not do this treatment if you are pregnant and or nursing. But if you are none of those things, I also do not recommend this treatment for people that work or tend to be very much in the sun, because this will make your skin very sensitive to sunlight. If you are if you're getting a lot of sun after a chemical peel, it's just going to do the opposite, and it's going to actually cause more hyperpigmentation to come out to your skin. So I usually recommend this to people to do it in the winter months when you're not really going to be going out much. But if you work out in the sun, then maybe stay away from it until you know that there's going to be a time where you are not going to get much sun and you're going to stay in. If you are going to get a slight amount of sun, I always recommend using some SPF. So like for example, me today, I'm going to be layering on some SPFs. Once this oil kind of sinks into the skin a little bit, I am gonna make sure I layer on my SPFs just to protect me from any sun coming out from the windows or anything. Or I plan on going out into the sun tomorrow, just like to go out and do errands. So I make sure that I'm gonna protect my skin from that. Some CeraVe Facial Moisturizing Lotion in the AM. It does have some SPF in it. So I'm just going to make sure to apply a generous coat of this all over my skin. This is a moisturizer, but it also has SPF in it. So I like to make sure just to use a good amount of this, and it's not going to be my only SPF, but I like it because it gives me some protection, but also moisturizes my skin, which I personally like. And also make sure to bring your SPF down onto your neck, guys, because our necks need to be protected as well. We oftentimes neglect them. And then I will also just apply some Glow Screen by Supergoop over top of that. This is SPF 40, and it's just gonna give me a little bit more of a glow, but also give me protection to my skin. So I like to layer this on top of the moisturizer just to make sure I have extra protection for my skin. It's really important when you're doing a chemical peel to use SPFs often, because your skin, like I said, is very sensitive to the sun. So if you want your chemical peel to be effective, you need to wear your SPFs. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more of me. I will leave any products listed down in the description box. Make sure you check it out. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye now.